Namaste everyone, Sahil this side, and welcome you all my YouTube channel Vrisa Yoga. So I know because of this situation everyone is at home, and in this situation I want to teach you something new that I think might be you are trying from a long time and not able to do. That is arm balance. So many of the students, they struggle with the arm balance, or when they try to practice or try to do any kind of arm balance, they don't know the base. So in this video I'm gonna talk about how to increase the blood flow in the arm, how to open the arm, how to prepare yourself for the arm balance. So in this video I will only show you some stretchings, some movements of the wrist, of the fingers, all these things in this video, and day by day I will make new tutorials for you to improve your arm balance. So in this arm balance drill first video, I'm gonna show you how to place the palm first. Now many of us, we don't know how to place the palm. Some of the students, they just place the palm like this, some of this just like this, say some of the just they lift their knuckles. So how to place the palm during the practice of arm balance? Make sure when you are placing you should feel the flow. So see this part, the middle palm should be touched on the floor. So you need to first feel your mat, feel the mother earth, feel the base first, and here your fingers should be not loose. You need to fully stretch your fingers, fully stretch and open your fingers. So see, the base will be more and more strong and stable. If you will practice like this, you will be not able to balance easily. So here make sure how to practice. All right, so place the palm just like this, stretch your each finger and place. See, my fingers is fully wider and open, so you need to keep your fingers open nicely. Now after placing the palm, after feeling this, next step, how to activate and engage all the muscles. Now after this, what you need to do, you can see my arm, this time my elbow is outside, okay, and bicep inside. We need to change it. We need to give the external rotation. So internal to external rotation, you need to rotate your arm. Now you will feel the entire engagedness of your muscles. Remember, keep your fingers open nicely and rotate nicely. Rotate. This is the second step that you need to do. Now when you will do this, you will see the complete two pillars which is ready to carry your weight. Now also in this is the pillar. Now we need also the roof. Okay, to build something we need to cover up. Now for all the arm balance, we need to keep in our mind that we need to start shifting the body weight towards the shoulders, towards the biggest muscles of the body, that is called trapezius. And we also need to learn how to engage the core muscles. Now how to engage the core muscle, that we will discuss in next video, but in this video I'm just showing you how to place the palm on the floor, how to engage entire arm muscles. So all the muscles that you can feel during the practice. You should not feel disbalance. You can balance easily with the help of your fingers during the arm balance. Now next thing, how to prepare the fingers. For this, you can keep your fingers open and observe me. From here you need to lift your wrist up and down. Lift your wrist up and down. Up, down, up, down. So your arms and your fingers will become ready to carry your weight. So your weight can be 50 kg, can be 60 kg, can be 45, can be 80 kg. So when we go for any arm balance, the whole body weight comes suddenly on the arms. So that we need to avoid. If we are doing something, we should be completely conscious, and it's not like that we start to copy others. First learn the fundamentals of the body, learn all the biomechanism, how we should practice, what are the key points. These are the old things. So some of the yoga teachers are really good, they are teaching everything, go by step, but sometimes students, they are in hurry and they try to just achieve the final posture, they just start jumping on the wall. So learn first the foundation, first all the fundamentals. So here I'm going to teach you. So first practice is to lift and drop, lift and drop, lift and drop. Okay, so your all fingers will open, or If you don't want to do that, you can also try with this. You can start stretching your each finger one by one. hold here for a while and then release. This will increase the blood circulation in your entire finger eventually, and you will see more and more you will feel the blood flow in your arm. Now after this, you need to just simply interlace your fingers, rotate your wrist, and next you can rotate your wrist. So these are the very basic practices that we should always do before and after also the practice of arm balance to avoid any kind of injuries or the sudden pressure comes on the arm. Because I know this, I got one arm injury, not the injury but the sudden pressure comes, and it took 3 months to recover. I was trying to do handstand and suddenly I felt disbalance in the beginning when I was learning, and because of that I injured my arm and I was not able to take my arm more than this up. Now it can go completely up, but it happens because when we don't do anything consciously, or we just give the sudden pressure on any part of the body. So what the mistake I did, I just try to tell you my experience that avoid these things. Do not give the sudden pressure on your body. Okay, yes, sometimes we are overexcited to do something, but be conscious. Okay, so we did the wrist rotation. Now it's also important, after the wrist rotation we need to do the elbow rotation. So for this you can place another arm under your arm and then nicely you need to rotate. So see, this time many people they try to do from here, or they take the arm back, neck back. No need. See, it's simply going from here easily. And during this practice, try to avoid movement of your arm. Just rotate your elbow. So 10 times clockwise and then nicely rotate anti-clockwise. Now you can do the same thing with your another arm. Now and then reverse. Make sure guys, these all practices are really important that you always do. Now next is shoulder rotation. You can simply do like that, or you can also by placing your fingers you can rotate it. This practice is actually really good, better than to just rotate your shoulders like that, because when you will do this you will feel all the movement of your back muscles. Okay, so here your shoulders are inching forward and it's also going back. So you will feel all the muscle movement from frontal part, how to take the shoulder back, how to engage the muscles. You will feel your entire body, and your upper back, your trapezius will also open up. It's not just about the shoulder. You need to work with the biggest muscle of your body, the trapezius muscles. Okay, so you need to prepare this. This muscle is also known as kite muscle. So let's do it this. So join your elbows. You need to place the tips of your fingers on your shoulders and nicely rotate. Again, that you can practice this 10 times. Just to show you, I am practicing only 5 times. Alright, so our elbows are ready, our wrist is ready, fingers are ready. We just increase the blood circulation. We just give something to the body that I am going to do something. Okay, so this is your thing that you teach to the body that I am going to do something, and you prepare yourself every time while practicing arm balance. So now you know how to place the fingers. Now you know how to rotate the arms nicely. Okay, now here also when you practicing this, for any arm balance you go into cat position first. Cat position that you can take by placing your shoulder over your wrist. Keep your fingers open, as I told you, stretch and place. Now after this, your glutes should be over your knees and toes pointed back. Take a good distance between your arm and leg. Rotate your arm in this position. Rotate. Hold here for a while and relax. Rotate and relax. Rotate and relax. Rotate and relax. Rotate and relax. Do this guys several times. by stretching your fingers, then rotate, stretch your fingers, rotate, stretch your fingers, rotate. So as many times as you will do, you will learn how to engage all the muscles. So while going into arm balance, it's become easy to feel your arms, because we just focus, oh, I will fall down. That this is the biggest fear during the arm balance, that we can easily walk on the leg, but we don't know how to walk on the arm. To learn that, we need to also think about our childhood, that how we have started to walk in our legs. Okay, to walk on our legs, we need to learn. We start crawling, we start to hold something, and then we start to walk. Same thing we need to apply to teach the body how to walk on the arm. So this programming we need to learn, like we learn ABCD, how to write ABCD in a correct manner. Same like this simple things, we need to train the body, how to walk on the arm, how to engage the muscles, how to make the legs are very strong now, because always we walk, we sit, we bend, our glutes are really strong. So these all muscles will help you to walk and to carry the body weight. Same when we need to teach something to the arm, how to walk on the arm to the body, and how to transfer the body weight completely on the arm. That this is a very essential thing that we need to learn. Okay, so remember. So for this video, I'm going to only teach you this. So we will continue from here. Now what should be our next steps that we should take for the arm balance? Okay, for now, thank you so much.